it, and as I said, take really good notes. So, are you ready to get going?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So let me just, I put a couple of slides together that makes it easier basically to stay in the whole game. And I just want to bring them up quickly. Can you see the slides?
Yep.
Okay, super.
Yep.
So welcome to the Supervisor and Leaders Call. I leave, by the way, everybody open with the microphone, so when you know you have background noise, just mute yourself. That would also help. So this is one of the slides we saw at the LDW, and this is basically something which, since the LDW does not leave my head, because what we can see right now, and you know it in South Africa, but worldwide, but massively in South Africa, there is fast growth. And the fast growth goes back to massive first line recruiting, massive building mode, and massive building on yourself, that you start to believe anything is possible. The moment you have limiting thoughts like, why do these people qualify so fast? Why is everything so hard for me? This is the moment where you start to stop yourself. So after the LDW, I got together with a couple of people, those who were around the table, they know, and we shared a couple of thoughts, and we started to think, what is our culture specifically? So, and I'll just throw that quickly at you so that your thinking is on the same level as our thinking. So, is it our culture to get members just because we want to sell the discount? Meaning we have a customer and we just think the only way we get members is selling them on the discount. Or are we on a mindset building a team of strong, powerful, responsible members and leaders? So what is your culture? And I'm just asking open now and would like to hear your answer. What is your wish for the future? What do you want to have?
Royalties.
So you go for the strong, powerful, responsible members?
Yep.
Chantal,
Absolutely.
what do you want? Chantal?
Yes.
What do you want?
I definitely want strong, powerful members to grow business with.
Amina, what do you want?
Exactly the same as strong members who's
Chriselle,
doing the
what do you want?
business.
A strong team.
I also want the same, building a strong team.
Fantastic.
I want to leave my job, work from home with a strong support team.
Now we are talking. Fantastic, Chriselle. So now I want that you write down, I built a team of strong, powerful, responsible members and leaders. I want that you write it down in big letters. Hi, Ricardo. So when we started to discuss more and more what is our culture, we came to the assumption that we are here because we want to move up in the marketing plan. And we want to help others also to move up. We only move up when others with us move up. We can't make it on our own. Yeah. So we are always a part of a complete. So we can't go our own way. There is something what we create and need to create, which creates unity. And I'll show you a little bit later a picture which makes that even more clear. Yeah. So we need to ask ourselves, are we one united team who supports each other? Or are we the single one who wants to just fight his own fight at home and thinks he must do everything by himself? What are you aiming for? United team or single fighter?
United.
United.
Definitely.
Anybody else a different opinion? So when we are seeing the problem, or when we are having a situation, are we seeing only the problem, or are we searching the solution? Do we want to be in the future problem-driven or solution-driven? What are you aiming for?
Solution.
Definitely solution.
Okay, then I want that you write down, I am solution-driven. So that means when we don't get through at Herbalife because the lines are busy, or when there is a mistake, something happened, wrong ordered, whatever, there is not, I have a problem, I have a problem, I have a problem. We will face the solution. How can I solve that the quickest? What do I need to do? How can I learn to be better? How do I learn to make not the same mistake over and over again? So that we, with everything what happens, are solution driven. And we need to focus ourselves on where's the solution? Where's the solution? So whenever you think, oh, there's a problem, you think, okay, where's the solution? And it's interesting, your mind is so powerful. The moment you start to think, where's the solution? What is the solution? You will find a solution. The moment you think, I have a problem, oh my goodness, why do these things always happen to me? The problem becomes bigger and the solution doesn't come. Are we willing to learn what we have to learn? What is our culture? Are we really willing to learn? Because I assume you're on the call tonight at 9 o'clock because you're not here right now on your level where you want to be. Am I correct?
Yes.
Cool. Then there is certainly things we still have to learn and to apply to get there where we want to be. So now the question is, when we know we still have to learn, are we really willing to learn? Meaning, attending the events, what is my event culture? Yeah? Am I going to a meeting on a weekend because I have nothing better to do? Or is the meeting for the entire year already in my diary? Do I plan already each LDW? When do I book my BBS ticket? When do I book my LDW ticket? When it's sold out? Or do I book it the moment it's announced? Because this shows your willingness to learn. This shows your willingness to move up and to create a culture like that. And when you want to have a strong, powerful team with responsible members and leaders, we need to apply that for ourselves. We can't expect something from other people in our team when we don't do it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yes.
Are we going to meeting when we have nothing else to do? You can read it there. Or is the events and the meeting a priority because we want to grow? Because we have a big goal. Yeah. We need to understand that the events really builds the momentum. I think each and everybody who was at the LDW or who was now this weekend at the BBS could feel, wow, what an impact that has for us again. Yeah, the way you come back. And obviously we want to have our team sooner or later falling into the same culture. But they only get into the same culture when we talk about it, when it's normal that we all come together at the event, that the big family comes together, and that we are strong together at the events. Are we going for every promotion and qualify for everything because our way of working is helping more and more and more and more people? And this is something very important to listen. Are we focused on how many volume points do I still need to get the NutriBullet? And I know the NutriBullet is not out anymore. Just take that as an example. Or are we helping massively people with knowing I do the maximum what I can do every single day with the belief that this will bring me to my promotions? Does that make sense? Do I do the minimum and hope that I make it for the promotion? And just scratch the volume points together, meaning I'm volume point driven? Or am I driven by helping the most people I could help today and have Jim Rohn says this nicely, and I sent out a video clip today where he said, am I having present time? Time where I'm present in people's lives, making a difference. So I said earlier on, we sat together in that nice little committee after the LDW in Cape Town, and we had a couple of calls in the meantime, and we started to set up more and more goals, what we want to achieve actually with that committee, and I will share in a couple of minutes with you what we decided to move forward. And the goals are basically, we want to see that when a supervisor qualifies in the future, that he qualifies with 10 to 20 members. This is the culture we want to create in the future, so that the supervisor doesn't scratch the 4,000 volume points somehow together in a year and is therefore on his 50%, but never earns wholesale, never earns royalties, because never creates really supervisor underneath. We want to create from the very first day for a new member a culture that he gets 10, 20 members while he is in his period to qualify for supervisor. Do you understand this?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
When you
Got
have
it.
any questions, please interrupt me. We want to establish a culture that 2,500 volume point for a supervisor is a non-negotiable. But from that point onward, growing. 2,500 is not like scratching the volume points together that I make somehow my 2.5 this month. No, it's the baseline where we start to grow. Ideally, I tell you what we could see as a brain, what we want to create in the future, is that somebody is basically qualifying in 2 to 3 months to a supervisor level. So congratulations, Chantal did exactly that. And now the next month is already 2,500. So I put you on the spot now, Chantal, so you know what you have to do this month.
The plan is there.
But from the 2.5, growing. So what happened to that when by the end of the year, beginning of next year, requalification comes up? Chantal might ask, and I just take you now as an example, how do I requalify? And we say, oh, Chantal, you're automatically requalified. So that each and every supervisor in our organization is automatically requalified the right way, that they don't lose any of their downlines and maintain super easy their supervisor level. We aim for that, therefore, everybody is active supervisor, and every active supervisor has soon 10 first-line active supervisors. Are you still following me? Olivia,
Yeah.
I know that brings you a little bit out of, I make you nervous now. This is why you must cough, yeah? Drink more aloe, you know? Aloe bottle, always on the table. Yeah? Massive, that we go into a massive sponsoring mode. There are so many people out there, they wait just for us. I'm not sure if you're aware of that. The wave was never that perfect that people want to become a Herbalife member. It's really easy now. But if we are not out with our feet and with our heart and with our passion, talk to the people, online, offline, I don't care, then you miss a big wave actually. So, and obviously, as that brain where we sat together, we called it brain, we decided we need a support structure for the members where they can follow. So, and I'll show you now a little bit of that support structure. And there is still a lot of meat which has to basically fit into that. And I want to say thank you already to everybody who committed to that brain and is on this call. Some of you are on the call here right now. These guys spend at the moment hours and hours to develop that. So we are sitting basically right now in phase 1, where we create the 10 first days for a new member. And we're gonna start and launch that on Wednesday to explain a little bit more. And the starting point will be on the 15th of April, which is next Monday. That means next Monday, the first invites go out to brand new members. Basically, I will capture the last 4 weeks, where I capture all the new members, send a personal invite from Bea Corey, which we created already as a team spirit in that brain committee, with a video clip, a short video clip, as a welcome for these people, that they can join from there a WhatsApp group which takes them through 10 days where they get basic information. And on the next slide, I will share with you the basic information, what they get. In a phase 2, after these 10 days, we will create a 21-day activity program for new members, where they get every day a small little idea what they could do today to attract a customer, to attract a member. Maybe we share information about the product, but that basically this member gets every day a little nugget what they could do, that they don't feel completely lost. Now, I want to fill in there already, and I hope you still listen very, very carefully. This is not meant to be that you sponsor somebody, sign somebody up, and forget about them because you think that kind of system, 10-day, 21-day, and the quad and all the calls take care of them. That's not what I mean by that. It's a support structure. More important for you, you should know you are right now in a situation when you want to sign up tomorrow 10 new members. And these 10 new members sign up 10 new members. Then you will have 100 members in your second level. Nice problem to have, but it makes you maybe sleepless nights when there's not a support structure where you think, okay, if I couldn't call Mary today, at least Mary got a message from our support structure. If I couldn't get hold of Peter, who is in my third line, but I know the second and the first line is at the moment not active, at least I know Peter is part of the support structure. Does that make sense for you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the new
Yes,
system or that kind of support structure doesn't mean that you should not talk to your member. No, please make your follow-up, stay in contact with your member, sit with your member if you can, that's beautiful. But you might have also members far away and they need a little bit more different personal touch. And this is basically what we want to supply with that. Does it make sense? Any questions to that point?
Oh, good.
Christine, everything clear?
Yes, so far.
Super, super. So, and from there, obviously, ideally, when you think new member, first 10 days, then they go into the 21 days. Ideally, with them, you had the shake parties now, the grand opening. So that remains all the same. But now they have already achieved their first 300 PPV, or what will be new in May, either 300 PPV or 500 total volume points. They can join the quad. But now what is also new in May, you have maybe joined a couple of times the quad already, and you think it's time to move up a little bit. I think so too. We think so too. We will start with a supervisor quad. We take it to the next level so that there is a supervisor quad where you learn now on a level higher, basically, to develop your business further. And the minimum entry there is either 500 PPV or 1,000 total TVP to enter a supervisor quad. Obviously, with the aim that you become as quick as possible a quad leader, the minimum entry for a quad leader is active supervisor. There's, as a quad leader, we have other calls where we talk a different language on a quad leader call because it's a leader call. Then we continue to have our Wednesday kickstart call. We continue having that high level supervisor call, what we have right now, where we talk differently than to a brand new member, obviously. You can feel it tonight. I take you on as a leader. I don't want to keep you low level. I want to raise the bar for you. And then obviously for local Cape Town, we have the masterclass and the mastermind, which we aim for having it probably quarterly, also in the other regions like the Garden Route and the Lephalale area. Then we have the phase 3, where we will have then a Facebook page for all the members. And in phase 4, we have a 30-day challenge with prize giving, what we have already, thanks to Nicoline Nodi and Chantal Easterhuisen, who host it for us every month. So we will take that over more and more and more. And we will have there more finalizing thoughts around it, but then also a Facebook group for all clients, so that when you had your clients on a challenge, you might invite them to the Facebook group where they get daily little nuggets. So some people are often overwhelmed when they are on a 21 or 30-day challenge for a very long time, and they mute the group. They are not really active there anymore, but we want to make it a little bit more attractive. Maybe that they continue on a Facebook page where a lot of people have Facebook free, where they actually no extra, there's less data issues and stuff like that basically to apply. Are you excited about that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, okay, thank you. Like that, Olivia. So let me show you quickly the first 10 days. So this is basically, it starts with the invite by the president team. And I had today already the questions. Yeah, but Bea, what happens with the old members? Yeah, the members we have maybe a long time already in our team. Maybe we could wake them up. Maybe even you as a supervisor want to know what's happening in these 10 days. And obviously you want to know because you want to know what to talk to your member about. So what basically happens, you will get an invite to a WhatsApp group where these 10 days will follow through like you would be a brand new member.
Awesome.
Excited.
So just understand, this basic knowledge helps you also when you want to set up your member. So again, don't leave just the 10 days there. Yeah, take that knowledge, what you get there. This is how you work with a brand new member in the first 10 days. This is what a brand new member needs to know in the first 10 days. So don't consume it on WhatsApp just now as received, 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 thank you. Read the messages, understand the messages, put you in the situation like a brand new person knowing nothing. Did you really learn it now? Did you understand it now? Yeah. So then you know on which level, because in the future, what happens when you have a brand new member and this member is signed up. Now today is Monday. When they signed up on Monday today, they will get their invite next Monday. So always on a Monday, the people from last week get the invite. Yeah. So I will take care of that. You don't need to do there anything. I go into my BizWorks like you can do it, and I will look at all the new members from last week Monday to this week Sunday, and they get an invite basically on Monday morning. So the only thing what they need to do is they must read the message, they watch that short video clip, which is 3 minutes long, and then there is a link, which is a WhatsApp group link where they click on, and on Tuesday, so that means the next day, this group starts. If your member doesn't click on the link before Tuesday, they will miss day one. So here is your follow-up task for your new member on a Monday. Did you get your invite? Did you click on the link? Because if not, you have your member not in day one. So when you see the different subjects there, day one will be about use the product. So we will explain there the core products like Shake Tea, LOPDM, and multifiber. The second day will be about how to place an order, all the different ways of placing the order. Third day will be about the marketing plan, including the map up to supervisor, not further, not to make the people too confused. The day 4 will be about goal setting, then wellness profile. 6 will be about working circle of influence. 7 will be about how to sign up a new member. Day 8 will be about the badge or wearing a shirt or bag, some form of advertising. Day 9 will be about how to use your WhatsApp status, Facebook profile, Instagram, and. And day 10 will be a summary. And we will be in these first 10 days so careful that if your member who just signed up for the discount, we still have these odd people sometimes, they were at the HRM and they say, yeah, but you know, I just like to buy the products now with my discount. I'm not really interested in the business right now, maybe later when I lost a few kilos. So we will make these 10 days so carefully in our words we are using that probably these people get hungry for business. That they, by mistake, start to do the business. Not by mistake, but you know how I mean it. So therefore, you stay in touch with your people. Don't put a stamp on your people like, oh, this one just signed up for discount, but this one is my business builder. You don't know how they come out of their 10 days. So important what you need to do if you want to grow. Massive first line. First line, first line, first line, first line, first line. Then don't forget your product follow-up also for your members. For your customers, we know, but also for your members. That they, if you have members not ordering products for themselves, there is something missing in your follow-up. Then the personal contact with your member. Also, when the 10-day support starts, you want to have the personal contact with your member all the time. And we want to create that event culture. We get together at the HRM, and we are one unit at the HRM. We introduce our guests to each other. We are excited for each other. We take the group photos together. We hug each other. You know that not at the seminar or a meeting, one is sitting in this corner and the other one is sitting in that corner. We are together. We are strong together. Because with what we create right now is a unit where we're all doing the same and we're all talking the same language. So when our new members feel that there is something bigger than just two people sitting next to each other, they become stronger. And they become even more motivated. But this is not what I can do for myself. This is what we need to do together. So we must find each other on the meetings. We must find each other on the BBSs. We need to help each other, that we sit together or meet each other in the break. We make a big photo. We make a lot of wow and noise and everything when one of us is on the stage, so that there is really that team spirit there. And I put down there 2 photos. You see basically the one who is on his own in the boat and the others who basically moved together. Which one do you think is faster?
The group. The team.
Obviously the team. And they have more fun together. They cheer each other on. Nobody wants to be weak in that team. Yeah. Each one actually rubs off with his strength there. And this is what we need to see all the time. We are together in one boat and we go in the same direction together. This makes us stronger. So personal contact also, and the leaders on the BBS, I don't know if everybody heard that, but I just want to emphasize on that because I've seen some do, some don't. And this is a very important part when you grow fast. Save all your members in your contact list. So how can you do that? You check BizWorks, you find all your members. And when you do that from the early day, when you have 1 or 2 members, it's easier than when you get started, when you have 200. So this is what I'm telling you now. every single day, every second day, maybe once a week, check your BizWorks, how many new members are in your team. And find a way, if these are not direct members, if this is in a second, third, fourth, fifth line, wherever, find a way to say hi to them. If you give them a phone call, if you send them a WhatsApp message, introduce yourself and say hi to them. The more they know, because when you imagine now, let's say Amina has somebody signed up in her third down line, 3 levels down from her. And now Amina sends a hello. I'm Amina, I'm your upline, I'm there for you, I'm your supervisor. Rukhsana is upline from Amina, so Rukhsana sends a message. Hi, I'm your World Team upline. I'm excited that you're now part of our team. Welcome to the team. And then there comes a message from, hey, I'm Bea Corey, I'm the president team upline. Welcome to our team. They feel already part of something big. Can you understand? So the
Yes.
that culture, that the people feel welcome, and there's always somebody they can go back and ask, this is powerful. You can save their birthday, or you can print once a month a birthday list in BizWorks and can follow up on the birthdays from your people. You can save their Herbalife ID number. I do it because the moment they miss to pay the annual fee after 2-3 years, you are glad when you have their ID number because they lose their ID number. So follow up is a little bit easier. And I always save also the direct sponsor. So I always remember who they relate to when they make contact with me. It's very easy. So when you wonder sometimes why Bea knows so much, it's actually not that I know so much, my phone knows so much because I just, okay? So if you say my phone cannot take so much, then it's time to upgrade your phone, make more money, then you get a better phone, okay? So motivation, there's your motivation, okay? So let's go into the promotions. I can see you're alive, you're still awake, and this is what I love. I see I have the right people tonight on the call, and that makes me very excited. Now it's all about really the promotions. And the promotions we need to understand. Promotions are there. Sometimes people don't understand really what are their goals. And we want to create a culture of production that people automatically get these promotions. So if we just scratch volume points together to get the promotions, we are still on the wrong track, okay? So what are the promotions we have right now? And now you need to take good note and need to really have possibly at home space, either a wall or you have a cupboard where you can put it on the cupboard, that you print it out and that you really understand and learn all the promotions and play on it like on a piano, that you understand the whole song, because all of these promotions we discuss now are all for you. So the number one promotion just launched at the LDW is our MAP promotion. Now, the MAP promotion starts now with 1st of April. If anybody in your team has already achieved the NutriBullet, they cannot qualify for the MAP promotion. Meaning with MAP that they don't get the smartphone, which is promoted for the MAP. But still, each and every should go for the MAP promotion. Why? Who can answer me that? Why is the MAP promotion also important?
It builds you.
Correct.
It builds your business.
Correct.
LDW qualification.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
500.
the MAP promotion is the minimum entry to get into the Saturday and Sunday training for the next LDW. And the MAP promotion goes 2,500 volume points accumulated in 3 months, meaning now April, May, June, 2,500 volume points in total, and 1,000 volume points must be person purchased. Then a member is qualified for the LDW. If this is a brand new member, they are qualified for the NutriBullet and for the smartphone. Sorry, forget about the NutriBullet for the smartphone. Got it? Are you clear about that?
Yes.
So if I wake you up tomorrow morning at 3 o'clock, you know exactly how MAP works. Good. So you can do it in different ways. We saw these examples at the LDW. I just show you briefly again. Yeah, you can do it all with 2,500, or your new member can do it all with personal purchase volume. But this is not the message we want to bring across. We want to have PPV and downline volume, right? We want that the members also have members in their downline. Okay, so therefore we need to work with our brand new member, not just customer, not just shake party. We need instantly work with them also. Who do you know who want to earn 3,000 to 5,000 volume, 3,000 to 5,000 rand? Who do you know who wants to earn an extra income? Because you must understand, when we build it this way, what you see here, this is just retail. Is it nice? It's 2,500 volume points, yes. But if they lose tomorrow a couple of customers, your member is frustrated. But if they get immediately members in their downline, and with these members, you work immediately also the MAP promotion. This is where the power comes in. And this gives you the power that your member in these 3 months not just qualify for the 2.5. This gives you the potential that your member qualifies in these 3 months supervisor. And if you really want to have strong people, like you said it in the beginning, you must see your brand new member is qualifying in 3 months to the supervisor level. When you can see it, and when you understand that the more members they get, and obviously these members are knowing everything about ordering products, using the products and all of that, this is your potential basically to focus on business leaders. This is your potential where you start to build business leaders, and you move also very fast. You only move fast in the marketing plan when you get a lot of members qualifying for the MAP qualification with the example number 2, or even better, example number 3, where you have the active members in your members downline. Does that make sense? Is there any question which you don't, or anything you don't understand in this promotion?
All good.
Everybody all good?
Yes.
I know that Hazel studied it already to the detail. This is why I need to know from everybody that everybody is really clear about it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So then you know, hopefully already, because you follow that up, that we have a promotion for those who qualify for the supervisor level within these 3 months, that they get on top as a team promotion from our team, this beautiful gift set with a branded Bluetooth loudspeaker and a battery charger for their phone.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
No.
And for those who don't like pink, it comes also in green and in blue, okay? Before there are any complaints about the color. But more important, you need to know, for all your members who are not supervisor yet, there's the qualification. So if they do in 3 consecutive months, 2.5, with a minimum of 1,000 PPV, and they achieve supervisor in these 3 months, maybe they have already volume from the months before, but they do now 3 consecutive months, 2.5, with 1,000 PPV, and finish off through that their supervisor qualification, they get this branded kit. So they might be not able to get the smartphone because they got the NutriBullet before, but they get this extra gift.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Yeah. So they might have already 2,500 volume points. Yeah. I was talking with one of our downlines today. She sits already on 2,700 volume points. So 1,300 is missing for the supervisor. She got already her NutriBullet. Now I say to her, listen, if you get in April, May, June, 2,500 accumulated, a minimum of 1,000 PPV, you hit your supervisor anyway in that time, you get this beautiful gift set. Okay, dokes? So before your members are now like, oh, I get nothing. No, they get a lot. And basically they fulfill with that their LDW qualification.
Yeah.
And they hit their supervisor level and everything is good. Okay? Very important. So what I personally do always with the promotions, I print them out and I have it here at my desk so that with everybody I talk, or you have it maybe in your diary or whatever you carry with you around when you meet with a member, so that you look up with them which promotion is really valid to them. So the LDW, put the dates in your diary. Please, none of you ask me anymore, Bea, when is the LDW? Here's the date. 23rd till the 25th in Cape Town, and the 30th of August till the 1st of September in Joburg. The guest speaker, Super Mario, we have heard about him already. I will share a little bit more about his story on Wednesday. Quite interesting story, but I don't share it now. It takes up too much time. I want to stick now to the, be always sure that when we get a speaker to the LDW, it's top class. He went basically in 2 years, president team is now 15K. That's just as a short note side. So now you need to know for yourself, how do I get into the Friday training? Because every supervisor, and we have April now, should be in the Friday training. By the way, I hope each one of you has already ordered a ticket. Leadership team. Yeah. So if you want to grow massively, you get your ticket. And it's not about I wait till I qualify. You have to qualify. You want to grow. You want to change your life. The moment you make that upfront commitment, it's much easier. Yeah. So, and I know sometimes you wait for the budget or whatever, but this is sometimes you need to think business-wise. So from the money you make, you must also put a little bit money aside to invest in yourself. This is investment in yourself. This is not like a lot of money. This is when you go to a concert and you pay 500 Rand just to listen to music. This is a lot of money. But to go to a training where you develop yourself, for your future, this is an investment in yourself. So the Friday training should, you get into the Friday training by qualifying active supervisor. So we need to do a minimum of 3 months, 2.5. So how do we achieve a minimum of 2.5, 3 months consecutive? Very easy, more members. The more numbers you have, the more members you have, the more easier you get to 2.5, 3.5, 5,000 and more. And actually what I want with each one of you tonight, who is here on the call, because you are here on the call because you show to me you're serious. You would not be on the call if you would be not serious. And this is where I want to pay clear attention now to you, that you understand how you qualify in a smart way for the gala dinner. So the one way to qualify for the gala dinner is you accumulate in 3 months 15,500 volume points. And then there's a smart way that you achieve a minimum of 3 consecutive months, you're 2,500. That's the Friday training qualification. And you have at least 2 personally sponsored first line members who qualify for the MAP. So you do your 3 consecutive months, 2,500, and you have 2 first line members who do the MAP, get their phone, get also into the LDW, and yippee yay, you're qualified for the gala dinner. You're qualified for the Friday training, you're qualified for the gala dinner, you're qualified for everything. And you grow your team, because now you're not just on your own at the LDW, now you're minimum with 2 people at the LDW. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Got it. Questions about that?
Yeah. I just want to understand 2,500 total volume points in 3 consecutive months. Is that 2,500 over 3 months or 2,005, 2005, 2005?
The last one you said, each month 2,500.
Okay.
Yeah. And to give you an idea, Chantal, because I know you just come out now from a situation where you, in 3 months, 4,000, now I must have 2,500 in 1 month. Yeah. I understand that feeling. But the moment you start to think, okay, if I get a member into MAP qualification and they do 2,500 over 3 months, maybe they do this month their first 500. These 500 you can take already away from your 2,500. So the more members you have, now let's say you get 10 members this month. And each member orders minimum 200 volume points for whatever reason, for their own product, maybe for their hubby and a friend. Then you have already 2,000 volume points. So the power of getting volume together easier is the more members you have. Because you never can predict how much a member is really doing. So if you have only 1 or 2 members, you stress a lot that these members are doing a lot of volume. You push them almost. But the moment you have a lot of members and you do your follow-up and we have them in the 10-day step, and some of them do more and some of them do little, but that lots of doing a little gives you easier the 2.5. Yeah, and it's easy in these days to go out and to ask somebody, would you like to earn an extra income of 3,000 to 5,000 Rand? Or if you don't want to make it direct, make it indirect. They say, don't you know somebody who would like to earn an extra income of 3,000 to 5,000 Rand? You get so easy a response of yes. Yeah. And it's often people you think they look well-dressed, people who look like they have money, people in management position, they have not enough in these days, yeah, because there is so much going on in the market right now, in the jobs, yeah, or unhappiness in their jobs. And I just think now about a Woolies manager I was talking to, and he's going actually tomorrow evening to the HRM in Mitchell's Plain. And he was talking to me because of the badge. Are you tired? And it turned out he's tired because he's working long shift, not earning enough money, blah, 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 blah. Yeah? And I would have never thought that the Woolies manager is really in such a bad space. Yeah. So talk to everybody. Give everybody an opportunity. If everybody takes it, will everybody take it? No. But we should offer it everybody. Okay. Does it answer your question, Chantal?
Yes, I perfectly understand. Yeah.
Super, super. So, yeah.
May I add something there?
Yeah.
Because this is a question that came up previously when we had the NutriBullet promotion as well. So it's important for you guys to understand that your 3 months of active supervisor, so your 3 months of 252525, and your 2 members who do the MAP qualification don't have to happen in the same 3-month period. So as an example, you could do your active supervisor in April, May, June, and you can have your 2 MAP qualifiers who start their MAP qualification in May, June, July, and that would still count. So your active supervisor qualification or your 3 months of active supervisor together with your 2 MAP guys don't have to fall within the same 3 months period. It just has to fall within that period of between March and July.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Lisa. That answers my question. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
So the more members you get right now in April,
Yeah.
the more opportunity you have to build them up to start their MAP qualification either in April or latest in May. Because
Yeah.
let's say in April you sign them up, you warm them up, yeah, and now you see really with whom you can work, and you get right into the promotion May, June, July. Okay, goodie.
Okay.
So we
Awesome.
want to monitor our teams now also, your members, and want to make them crazy. Hey, we all go to the LDW, put the date in your diary. Okay, so that everybody in your team has always the date for the next PBS, the date for your local or his local HOM, and the date for the LDW. Remember, please, the LDW has only limited 1,500 tickets for the early bird gift. So this beautiful cooler bag is gone after 1,500 tickets are booked. So you can get your ticket booked. I, by the way, get 2 because I booked 2 tickets already for Joburg and for Cape Town.
I'm also booking to.
But at least one. And it's
I
not
want
like,
to catch
oh, I wanted to have, but when it's gone, it's gone. Okay? And this is again a leader decision. It's a leader decision. Just get it done. Then you can forget about it and get organized before the event. Then we talk about the World Team School cash package. Now you know that we have the World Team School coming up in May. And some of you might switch off now because you are not in the team. I don't want that you switch off. I want that you still listen very carefully, because there will always be a World Team School. And if you get your head right now in the right direction, you will in future be always qualified for the World Team School. So, but for now, for those who are World Team already, like Christine, this is why she all of a sudden awake again. When she so for all those who are World Team and have 2,500 in February, March, April, May, or January, February, March, April, had their 2.5, then they are qualified for the event. Now, to go to that event, it's in Joburg, a little bit outside from Joburg. It's a beautiful country hotel, something very, very special, yeah. And we all pay our own way because this is really high leadership training. But I said, okay, I want to sponsor a little bit, meaning, and this is actually together with your active World Team or Get Team upline. So we put a little bit the funds together. So if you achieve 5,000 total volume points in April or May, for those who are World Team right now, with 5 new first line members who order minimum 60 PPV, you get 1 night for free for 1 person, and you get 500 Rand towards the travel.
Wow!
Oh, okay.
Awesome!
So now I challenge all of you who are here. If you're not supervisor yet, there's an opportunity that you can qualify this month. You can qualify World Team the slow way, sorry Christine, when you do 4 consecutive months, 2.5, which is an achievement, but you can also do it in 1 month.
True.
when you do supervisor, meaning doesn't matter if you are now world team or if you're an active world team here on the call, or if you're a get team here on the call, if you achieve in April or in May 10,000 volume points in 1 month, total volume points, with 10 new first line members who do a minimum of 60 ppb each, you get paid one night and you get 1,500 Rand towards your travel.
Yo.
Awesome.
Wow.
I know that's challenging, and I give you a hint for that. You probably, if you are not an active supervisor, will struggle to get it done with 10 first line. Go for 20 or 30 first line members this month. Is it possible? I can tell you it's possible. Will you do it? It goes back to your mindset. When your mindset says no and you sit back, then it's impossible. If you say, I'm gonna do now whatever I can do, I sign up 3, 4, 5 people each week. You won't believe what is possible till you have it done. But it goes back to the mindset you apply now. It goes back to how big your burning desire is and the sense of urgency you apply to it. Because if you do that once, you will never ever look at 2,500 volume points again. You will grow this year like you won't believe it. And this is obviously something which can lead then still to the active world team qualification, or can lead you much easier to the extravaganza in Cologne. Now again, to the extravaganza in Cologne, you must understand, are you still all awake? Are you still with me?
Yes, I'm here.
Good.
Don't planning. Yeah.
Okay, so the extravaganza in Cologne, how you can qualify. You must understand, to the extravaganza in Cologne, every supervisor who has achieved 5,000 total volume points from January till August in total can go. So like Chantal, I take you as an example again. You just qualified now. You're just now fully qualified supervisor. Congratulations. So from now, from the moment you're fully qualified, these volume points count. When you have a total of 5,000, you're welcome that you can go to the extravaganza in Cologne. So put in your diary the 20th till the 22nd of September. Now, if you qualify active world team, you get 14,000 Rand from Herbalife as a first-time qualifier, as a travel reward. You get an extra $500 from Herbalife, and you get a lifestyle day where Herbalife takes you out the entire day in Cologne and makes you feel like a president team. If you qualify and move up from your supervisor world team level to an active world team, then I pay on top of all of that money from Herbalife 4 nights in a 5-star hotel Maritime in Cologne, which is just 1 kilometer away from the venue. That means healthy, active lifestyle. You only need to walk a couple of meters and you are at the venue. You overlook from that hotel Cologne like you won't believe it.
Yes.
Now, but this means basically, that's one part of the story. Then I thought, you don't have to be active world team to go to Cologne. And maybe you're too scared that you think I have not enough supervisors in my downline yet to make it for the active world team. So you maybe pay not enough attention. So what means Cologne and extravaganza in Cologne? It's an event basically where you have probably between 15 and 20,000 Herbalife people from Europe, Middle East, and Africa in one arena. It's An event you will never ever forget very quickly. A training level like we can't really give it to you in South Africa. This is why so many South Africans go to this event, especially those who see a big future for themselves or want to see a big future for themselves. But obviously, if you don't qualify Active Will Team, you need to look a little bit in your pocket and build a budget to go there. And this is what I thought, and this is why you need to pay close attention now. I basically put an extra promotion together for those who don't qualify for the next level, meaning those who don't qualify Active Will Team and beyond. So if you accumulate 12,000 volume points in 3 months and have 50 new first line members, you get 4,500 Rand travel rewards toward the Extravaganza Cologne. But I tell you already, if you do it and you don't go, you don't get the money. So it's really to support your personal growth to go to Cologne. If you accumulate 20,000 total volume points in 3 months with 20 new first line members, you get 7,500 Rand. If you do 30,000 in 3 months with 30 new first line members, and this gives you already a hint, yeah, more members, you get more volume points together. Yeah? So 30,000 total volume points, 30 new first line members, you have to get 12,000 Rand from me. And if you accumulate 45,000 in 3 months and 45 new first line members, you get 16,000 Rand travel reward, which should actually cover then everything. Are you shocked or are you excited that there is no that with moving up and working hard, put the blinkers on, you can basically make more cash to go easier to Cologne. And the worst case scenario you can take for yourself, so put some money aside that you can go anyway to Cologne. And when your mindset is on qualification, when your mindset is, I'm going anyway, and you put money aside, put money aside, put money aside, you look at the flights, you look at the hotel cost that you take the cheapest. I had a long conversation with Amina today where I said, look maybe for an apartment, sharing an apartment with a couple of people there. That's the easiest solution. Book it already, yeah, that you have it safe. Book it on booking.com that you still can cancel it, yeah. But then you know the cost, yeah? And this is why I'm telling you now already. If you're serious that you say, Bea, I'm going anyway to Cologne, then I sit with you and we look at the cost for the flight, for the hotel or the accommodation so that you can build a budget up. And if you get on top of that, the promotion, because now when you commit yourself, your whole personality goes for it. But the moment you say, yeah, sounds good, then you don't go really for it. Yeah, this is your opportunity this year when you focus on that, you really move up, where you really move beyond what you think you're capable of doing. And the funny part is when you look at that, and I didn't know the party promotion till it came out today. The party promotion is open to all supervisors who achieve 22,000 over 4 consecutive months. I know Nicoline is now laughing because she makes that easy, but all others still also can do it easy. So you see basically how connected these promotions are. So when you reach the one, you reach the other. Yeah. Now imagine we really put the blinkers on and we work like crazy and we work massive and there's no stopping anymore, like there is no tomorrow, and you qualify also for the party in Cologne. Imagine yourself the first time you fly overseas, you are in Cologne, you're not alone because we're all there, and we go in the evening to a party for, I don't know how many people will be at the party, probably 5,000 qualified. That's gonna be massive. Can you imagine that? So, and we're coming to the end. I know it's a long call, but I really needed your attention for all of that, and I hope you took good note. And Don't take just a screenshot of that, what I show you here. Really write the dates in your diary. So we have now the 24th and the 25th, the World Team School. For the Cape Townians, we have the 11th of May, our BBS in Cape Town. The vacation in Turkey, not important for you if you're not qualified. New Millionaire Team experience, not important for you when you're not qualified. But Leadership Development Weekend, important for you to put it in your diary. The first date is Cape Town, the second date for 3 days is Joburg. Then we have our European Extravaganza Cologne, 20 to 22nd. Then we have the African Extravaganza, put it in your diary, 11 till the 13th of October. I don't want to have any supervisor asking me anymore, Bea, when is this, when is this? You put it now in your diary. This is leadership thinking. November seems like there's nothing happening yet, but for sure we make something happening. I see that coming. And then December, we have the Future President Team Retreat. And I would not wonder when we have the first GET teams also this year in our team who qualify also for the Future President Team Retreat. So when we all pull together at the same time, in the same rhythm, and we are solution orientated and not problem driven, then we're gonna make it happen. With a personal production of 5,000 plus volume points every single month, you have a fair chance to be qualified next year for the vacations. So I ask you, do you want to take your loved ones on a vacation with Herbalife where you go to Thailand or the Dominican Republic, or what was the third one? Turkey, yeah? Do you want to go? So then it's now to put on the blinkers. Yeah, it's April. And most of the people tend now in April to go slow. It's not the time to go slow. Now it's the time to go fast, to go massive action. And I can tell you already, distractions will come. And it's almost like universe is testing you. There will be times where you think, why does this all happen to me? And I can tell you why, because the universe is testing you, yeah? If you cry then you will lose track. If you say, so, you're testing me, I'll show you, and I can do it, and you get up again. And when when you're tired in the morning and you think, no, I don't want to get up, and you get up, this is the time when you go to a leader. When you're tired in the evening and there's a call at 9 o'clock and you're still wide awake till 10 or 11 o'clock, or you make that extra call, you make that extra WhatsApp to a new prospect, you still make your 10 contact on Instagram now at nighttime when you feel tired already. This is the time when you start to grow. Not when it's comfortable, not when it's easy. It's happening when you're tired sometimes and you don't want to do the things you have to do. This is where you make the difference. And this is where I want to challenge you too. So I really say thank you that you were on the call with me tonight. I really hope you got a lot out of it and took good notes. I don't want to challenge you any further, but come back to me, let me know your goals, share with me your goals. Thank you again to the team who works behind the scenes with me on the first 10 days for the new members and all the follow-up steps. I really appreciate, because we only can make that happen when we work together as a team. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bea.
Yeah.
Got everything? Are you excited?
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.